Blanco and welcome to Hideaways. I am so excited to kick off our season here in Miami. The beach is to my back, the wind is in my hair. It's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna take you along Lincoln Road, do some shopping, take you to a nice little hidden restaurant that is well worth the find, and also check out the art scene at Wynwood. But first, we're gonna head on to the Essex Hotel where Christine from Art Deco Tours is. Let's check that out.
So good morning and welcome to South Beach, and we are in the middle of the famous Art Deco district, so welcome. I'm going to be your tour guide today. I'm Christine Michaels, and I'd like to start here at the famous Essex Hotel for several reasons. Number one, it has almost everything original here from the Art Deco period, which is in the late 30s. Everything here is original except for the furniture and the decor. So notice the terrazzo flooring, the scagliola wall paneling that you see here that's made to look like marble. It's a faux marble look, okay? It was actually made of nothing but plaster and dust with pigmentation swirled around to give it that real marble look. And then finally, as your eyes gaze around the room, your eyes are going to land here at this famous original painting by Earl Lapin. This was not a solid island that you are able to enjoy today. It was a swamp. This swamp was literally infested with rats and crocodiles. Not alligators that we are known for, but crocodiles. All right, so we're going to continue on to the Clevelander. Follow me. First, I'd like to point out the high-rises off into the distance there. That is downtown Miami, and that is on the mainland, so it's actually a little bit further than it appears. But we're on the beach side, so one must cross over one of two bridges to get here. But do you notice how the buildings are more or less the same height here within the district? And that was done intentionally. We are called tropical deco, not because of the colors, because the pastel colors that they're known for did not come until the 80s. And so we are called tropical deco because we're low rise. But it's very important to know these were originally built as boutique hotels, what they are today. However, in the 40s, during World War II, South Beach was a training ground for the Army. And they did formations on the beach, and many of these beautiful Art Deco hotels then became dormitories for the soldiers. However, in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, this area went to complete decline. The buildings with the paint cracking and peeling, they were dilapidated. All right, this was not, by the late 70s, this was not a tourist destination whatsoever. Now, living here were quite elderly people with their aluminum chairs, folding chairs lined up all 10 blocks. This area was truly known, are you ready for this? As God's waiting room. So here's what happened. Developers came, and sadly they started demolishing these Art Deco hotels. We lost half of them, but there is a silver lining in this story. One person and one person alone stopped them. She was in her 70s and her name was Barbara Capitman. She single-handedly lobbied Congress and went to DC and educated them. These are not just concrete structures. This is about history, art, and architecture. And she lobbied Congress, and these became the first 20th century buildings to receive historic protection. So this is a great example, one of the first early buildings of Art Deco Miami Beach, built in 1936. And this is important. Most of Art Deco here was built in just 4 years, from 1936 to 40. A few before and a few after, but a majority in that 4-year time period. So here are the basics. The first is a rule of symmetry. If you take a knife, cut it down the middle, do you notice how the left equals the right? That's the first one. The second one is a rule of 3. Notice it has 3 sections on the left, middle, and right. And then next, number 3, embellishment. And the Congress here has 3 of the 4 known embellishments. The first one is called a frozen fountain. If you see the relief on either side of the entrance door, highlighted in that periwinkle blue, that is symbolic of a fountain surging up and over, all right? Second, they used a lot of symbolism from Mayan and Aztec Indian. And so some of that symbolism here is within the fountain. The third, look at the very top of the sign, what looks like 3 steps up and over. That is called a ziggurat. So you'll see that zigzag here at the top. You saw it at the Essex in terms of zigzag on the door frames, and then you'll see them later on in zigzag windows. So it can take many forms. Well, here we are at the grand finale. So thanks to Carl Fisher and Julia Tuttle and Henry Flagler for building the railroad all through the east coast of Florida. This opened up not just for the rich now, but the middle class. And so thanks to the train coming here, the middle class came here, and this became known as America's Riviera, where everyone was welcome no matter where you were from. So welcome to the Riviera, now known as the Magic City. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.